Hi students! So, today we are going to do a how-to on how to build a snowman with shapes. Here we go. Drawing a snowman using my shapes. So I have a circle, I have an arrow, I have a heart, a star, a square, a triangle, a diamond, and a rectangle. The main shapes we are going to use are a circle, a square, and a triangle. But at the very end of our building of a snowman, you can go ahead and put any shapes you want on it. Step 1, draw the body. In step 1, you're going to make a large circle, which is the base of the snowman. Then you're going to stack on top of that large circle a medium circle, which is the body of the snowman, and then at the head of a snowman, which is going to be the smallest circle. I will give you some tools to create the circle if you need them, like a compass or a circle stencil. Step 2. Add hands to the snowman using a straight line and one small straight line. Use a ruler or a straight edge. Now, I do have rulers and straight edges. You can even use just like a color brown to create your hands, which are going to look like sticks. Alright. Step 3, add buttons. Add many circles to the body of the snowman. There are going to be lots of buttons, which are small circles. So 3 circles as buttons, 2 on medium circle, 1 on the large circle. So we're going to have 1 button on the large circle, which is your base, and 2 buttons on the medium circle. And add 2 buttons for the eyes on the small circle, as well as 7 buttons for a smile on the small circle. Step 4, using a triangular shape, draw a nose on the head or small circle. Alright, on the left side of this slide, you will see an example of what we should have, which is the snowman with circles, a triangle, and some stick arms, which are straight lines. You should now have a triangle as a nose, circle eyes as a smile, straight line stick arms using 4 straight lines, long and short, 3 circles, 1 small, medium, and large for the base, body, and head. Step 5, make it your own. Add accessories. Example would be hat, scarf, bow tie, and anything you want. If you need help, you can always ask me. Checklist for snowman lesson. Now, you need to check this list off as you do the lesson. I want to see everybody checking off the list, and I will come around and I will sign it or give you a gold star. So for the start of the checklist, get your supplies, a pencil, crayon, ruler, compass, or circle stencil. Draw 3 circles, small, medium, and large, for the head, body, and base, and then stack on top of each other. Add arms using a straight line. Add smaller circles for the mouth, eyes, and buttons. Add triangular shaped nose. You can color your snowman any color you want, including all of the other shapes. Add any accessories you want and put your name on it. So you need to check all those off. Supplies needed: white paper or a notebook if you have a specific colored notebook. I know some of you do. Pencils, color crayons, straight edge or a ruler, stencils, or a compass. Let's get to building our snowman. Thank you for being great, and raise your hand for any questions. Those who need to have accommodations for, this is not part of the presentation that I would be showing the kids, but ADHD, ASD, and APD. Here are some ways that we have accommodated those children. ADHD accommodations include seating the students in an area with fewer distractions where he or she can focus on the lesson. For example, near my desk. Seating the student next to positive role models, peers are less likely to provide distraction and can help them stay on task. Breaking the assignment into smaller parts or steps, which I have done, and I also gave them a sheet to allow them to see those and check them out. Making sure the assignments are clear and provide writing instructions as well as saying them out loud. checking with the student before they complete an assignment. So making just sure to check off their entire assignment, and then also to have a visual add-on to the checkboard. And then there's my references. Accommodating for ASD, which is a autistic disorder. Using sensory delivery to dramatic presentation, comics, or PowerPoint presentation. In this case, I did a PowerPoint presentation. So I did a lot of mark. You used a lot of colors, and I didn't color code necessarily, but he does have a color-coded notebook, which I did explain with the materials needed for those who do need a color-coded notebook for specifically art. He can use that. Visual cues, so just all of the cues I had within the slide. And then also I have a bunch of handouts that I'm going to show you that are for children who may need a little extra reminders or help as well. So I use a lot of hand signals during my presentations, or if they need any help. And I give some examples on the handout or on the repeated instructions. Auditory processing disorder, so giving instructions in the assignment, as well as where they're sitting in the classroom, materials and routines. Making sure that similar to the child with ADHD, that they sit in a quiet area. So we'll probably be sitting by my desk, as well as sitting with a student who may be a better role model for them than others. Also providing listening devices to make it easier to distinguish my voice. A child usually will come with their listening device in this case, but we can also provide that. And then giving extra time for this assignment. This is going to be for all three of my learning disabilities, or for my disabilities in general. I will give them extra time no matter what, so they can also, because of IPs and 504s and things like that, we would give them extra time. And there's no time limit. Alrighty, and then also just giving step-by-step instructions. I also have them written out, and they can also go ahead and know about the assignment a couple days before to go over the assignment. Alrighty, that is my assignment. I will go ahead and show you my handout that is listed on my lesson plan. Alright, here's my lesson plan on how to build a snowman using shapes. Hopefully it can do what I want it to do. Okay, so as you can see here, I have all of my lesson plan, my grade level, topic, time, objective, materials, introduction, instructions, checklist, accommodations included, and it's just the written out version of what's on the slide. And here is the handout that is going to be given to all of my students, and it's going to be checked on the checklist. Every student's going to have to hand check every single item, even if they don't need to. I want it to be more of an inclusive classroom, so the children don't feel like they've been pointed out for having a type of disability. Alrighty, there you go. There's the handout for and then some examples of some shapes at the bottom. Alright, thank you.